Today, I'm gonna transform my Lego bed into a hidden gaming room. But first, we're gonna have to destroy it. This might be harder than I thought. We're gonna take off the top part of this bed so I can build a secret entrance later. But for now, I'm gonna start by building up the wall around the bottom of the bed. That way, it'll just look like supports. So we can actually hide the gaming room. To make this Lego gaming room unique, I want to build the inside to look super sci-fi. So this thing's gonna be stocked full of a bunch of cool features and even maybe some hidden compartments on the inside. So we basically just have to keep up building the outside of this wall. The important thing is just to make sure that every piece is interlocked so that it all stays sturdy and the big heavy bed doesn't come tumbling down on my head. So we just gotta keep going on this wall until it's high enough to where we can add some of the features. I'm gonna add some shiny opaque windows to this because we're gonna do something later where we actually make it so you can see through. Now I have two goals for this Lego gaming room. Number one is to get a win on any game inside the room. And we're gonna be putting a TV and a PS5 inside this room so we can actually play the games. And number two is to surprise someone with the Lego room. Maybe see if they can find it. It's gonna be really hard. Alright guys, I just finished building up the outside red wall. It's looking pretty sweet. And there's actually a lot of room in here. It's 2 feet high. You can see I can lay down in here completely and be completely covered by the wall. We also have our PlayStation, and I'm thinking I want to put this over here in this corner, like that. Kind of fits in that groove right there. And then we have this TV, pretty decent sized TV, same one I use for the arcade machine. I'm just gonna stick it at the end. And that's not looking bad. For being under a bed, there's actually quite a bit of space under here. The next thing I'm going to build is the inside designs of this. My plan is to build up some cool walls over these windows on the inside of this, so we can make it look better and so it doesn't look all red. To build up the designs for the inside, we're gonna make a couple panels. This one is gonna be this big, and we're gonna build them out of just bricks. In this panel, I think I want to put a digital window. So I'm gonna have a little slot where you can slide an iPad in. That way you can set the view to be anything you want. First, we gotta build it up to about here. To get that kind of color block design, what I'm doing is putting these 1-thick pieces inside so that it gives it some depth. That's a pro tip from Brick Science. And now I'm just gonna keep building this up to build sort of an hourglass shape. The plan is to put the iPad right inside here like this, and then put something in front of it so it doesn't fall out. That's the basic idea. All right guys, check this out. We have our iPad right here, and all we're gonna do is just slap it right in the back like this. And now in the front, we have a window, and we can actually customize whatever's on this. You know, not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool. And if we wanna use this for anything else, we can, because it's an iPad. We got the little home button right here. That's really cool. Let's add this one into the room. Now we have one of the panels installed, as you can see, and that looks pretty cool. Dude, this is gonna be so dope on the inside once these are all done. The next panel I wanna do is right here by the top, and I wanna make this into a hidden window. The way I'm gonna do that is using this super cool piece of technology, this little thing, which has an amazing property, where if you run electricity through it, it actually turns clear. So you can actually see through it, which means people won't be able to see in, but I can just push the button to see out. So we need to build another sci-fi panel for this thing to fit into. And while I'm doing that, I can tell you about this video's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play multiplayer game that puts you in the heat of battle in some of the most iconic war vehicles. You can play on the ground, in the sky, and on the water in 3 different types of combat. And the graphics in this game are crazy good, from insane explosions to terrain that actually changes when you drive over it. Having graphics this good really immerses you in the gameplay. And with the ability to customize your vehicle with different modules and skins, you can fly solo in your own style, or even squad up with your friends in multiplayer mode to dominate as a team. I'm gonna put a few of these clips here on the back side because they're just the perfect size to be able to fit our piece right behind here. And now we just gotta keep building it up. What's really cool is War Thunder's unique damage model. Instead of having health bars, you aim at strategic points on the vehicles, like a fuel tank for example, or a tank's treads. This makes it feel way more realistic and fun. War Thunder also just released their new update, Alpha Strike, which improved the visual effects to be even more realistic and added a bunch of new equipment and vehicles, like the dope FV721 Fox and the new Alpha Jet. Hungarian Aviation is now available in the game, plus the new map for aviation and tank battles, North Holland, which has both wide open fields for long range and the narrow streets of the city for a dynamic combat experience. You can download War Thunder for free using the link in the description, and all new players and those who haven't played in over 6 months will receive all these special bonus items shown on the screen, like 100,000 silver lions, a week of premium account, and a unique Eagle of Valor decoration. Download it. Okay guys, here we go. Hey, this is so cool. And we snap this one in place too. Next, I want to add a cup holder right below that. I already installed some Technic bricks, so all we gotta do is build a simple little plate with a hole in it, and then we can hinge it using some Technic pins. As you can see, I put some Technic bricks on the bottom. So we just slide this in here, and then add a couple of these pins that just push through. And now this thing can fold down like this. Now we have a cup holder, and it perfectly fits our Lego cup, just like that. It's actually pretty sturdy too. The wall fell down. Come on. I think I gotta tie it into the top better because that is not going to work. I just gotta fix this. I also built up one more of those panels to put at the end. You can snap that in, and this thing is looking sick. But I wanna add some LEDs to the inside to make it a true gaming room. So we have some LEDs. We got a cool PlayStation logo that lights up, so we can put this guy right there. We also have these two light bars, and what I'm thinking is we can build them into the wall here and there, and have the LEDs built into the sci-fi look. We got the LEDs. Oh, dude, these are gonna be sick. This room is gonna be so cool when it's done. One of the challenges of building life-size stuff in Lego is to figure out how to build stuff around objects that already exist, like these, for example. First, you just gotta measure how big the thing is, like this is 4 studs wide. Then you can make your calculations based on that and just build it up. You just gotta find bricks that are like the same size or shape as the real-life object you're building off of. If I go in here, I get a couple of these little wedge plates, and I think they're gonna fit just perfectly on both sides of this. Look at that. That's like a perfect fit. You just gotta find the matching piece or combination of pieces like the clips we use to hold on this invisible window, and you can combine real life objects with Lego. So I'm just gonna build up a few little pillar type things, and hopefully we'll have something that looks pretty cool. Guys, it's looking dope so far. And guys, I found the coolest thing for this. Mini fridge. As you can see, it has a little handle, and on the inside is a power cord. But the reason this is so perfect is because it'll fit right inside the wall behind that panel. So we just gotta take that off and build a little door into the side so it'll actually fit. What I'm gonna do is remove the door from this mini fridge since it's completely flat, and then we'll build a Lego door that'll open out of the wall. I think Lego's potentially insulating too, so that could be nice. Don't do this at home. Whoopsies. That's a sign that we need to certify this a little bit more. Luckily for us, we can just plug this into the outlet right behind the wall, and this thing pops right back in there like that, more or less. Stay. Should be able to just pop this thing in place and snap it down. That is perfect. Literally, this has been so much building so far. Like, I don't even know how many thousands of bricks, but so many. And it's coming apart in some places too. Man, really? I'm a little bit concerned that the top of the bed is not gonna be sturdy enough when we install it on top. So I'm gonna build some really strong beams out of Technic to put across the top of the walls because I really don't want the top to cave in on me. That'll be something to test when we finish it. Can you actually still use it as a bed? Or will it just collapse and ruin all my hard work? Stick to the end, we'll test it. The next thing I wanna build is a hidden spot for my PS5 controllers. And I'm thinking I wanna put that right here. First we need to take this thing and build a frame that goes all the way around, and then we'll build a revolving door type thing to hide the controllers. Hey, God bless me. Allergies. So now that we got this frame built up, we're gonna need something like this in the middle here so we can attach the stud on top of it. So if we snap this down on here, then if we push one side, it rotates all the way around. And then around this little stud, we're gonna put some tiles on the floor. That way this thing will be completely hidden. No one will ever know. So now we need to build up this, and on one side, I want it to be completely white, and on the other side, I want it to have a cool sci-fi pattern and 2 little hooks that come out to hold the controllers. If you ever want some cool diagonal lines in your builds, all you gotta do is grab any slope, stick it down, then grab the inverted version of that slope in any different color, and put one plate on the bottom. And then, if you stick these together, you can see a diagonal line that goes across that. So we can make it look high-tech, make the inside of this a different color. Now that we got this built up, we can put it right inside the middle here, and then just put one more jumper plate on top so we can slap this thing together, and it should spin. And we can install this in the room. I also found some of these Lego Duplo buckets, which you can actually store stuff in, and they're actual Lego. But for me, they hold up my TV and double as storage, so we can actually put snacks and stuff in there. I'm just gonna add some LEDs to the floor of this, and then we just need to add the hidden entrance in the top of the bed, which is going to be in the form of a trap door. So what I'm gonna do is actually take this and cut out a portion on one side that will actually fold up and become a trap door. The problem is thus. Inside of this is a very complicated structure that goes all the way across to lock this whole thing together. So to take out just a portion of it, I might have to unbuild a little more than I was expecting. You gotta take out the bricks, and then the plates, and then the Technic bricks. We've been at it for hours. We're finally about to break through. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, I'm gonna make this hole a little bigger, and then we'll just build up the door. Wow, guys, it's a hole in a bed. Now we gotta build the trapdoor. To build the trapdoor, I'm gonna lay down some plates, and then we lock together the bottom of them with some Technic bricks. Then all we have to do is figure out how to hinge it on the bed. This is so hard. Good boy. Go lay down. Good boy, Emmett. We'll figure that out. But the next thing I want to do is build a little periscope into the top of this trapdoor. So you can see right here, I've built in a hole with a false top that goes right on top of it. So we can just push up the periscope and then it'll sit flush down when we're not using it. In order to make a periscope, we're gonna use these tiny little mirrors. These are like little 1-inch sticky mirrors, and I've stuck them on some tiles. As long as these mirrors are attached at a 45-degree angle, we should be good to go. We just need to build a sight tube where we're gonna actually be able to look through. So check it out. If you look in the bottom side of this, you can actually see through it. It's so crazy. Because it's just reflecting off the ceiling, right? So there's the table, and there's the camera. That is so cool. That's the principle for this, so now we just gotta build it up to be like a tube shape. All right guys, I finished the periscope. It just attaches really simply with magnets. The last thing we gotta do is just put the bed on top of the frame we built, and we'll be ready to go. All right guys, after hours of building and a change of wardrobe, because it is super hot in here, we have the hidden Lego gaming room. So, to open this thing up, it's actually really, really cool. First, you remove the pillow. All you have to do is just push in your finger, push that piece down a little, and boom. You can open up the door to the hidden gaming room. Now I just gotta close myself in, and oh, dude, that's so cool. Guys, I'm inside the hidden gaming room. This is dope. Seriously, this looks so cool from the inside. Check it out. We got our TV. We got our PlayStation logo. This is one of the coolest things I've ever built. It is a bit tight in here. It's a bit small, but with the added support of Lego blankets, I'm pretty cozy, honestly. Like, just leaning back like this, not as bad as you'd really think. Let me give you guys the quick tour. I have this really cool window right here next to my folding cup holder. We can see Christian's out there. What is that? Oh, look, it's Oodblot. Hi. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see the camera.
Let's go. We also have the periscope, which is really cool. This thing is actually really, really simple to use. It actually has magnets on the top of it and on the top of this. So all you have to do, snap it right up in place, and you can push it up and rotate it around. Check this out, guys. It's a little hard, but you can do this. You can see there's somebody out there. Oh, there's somebody. Ah! Ow, I just broke my eye. Oh, I broke it. Well, I broke the periscope, but it did work. We also have our technological window. That's such a cool sci-fi window. You can just totally see. We got these dope Lego lights, which you can turn on, and you can change the color, I think, by tapping it. Yeah. These are kind of cool, though. And we have our mini fridge right next to us right here. So all we have to do to access this is just open up the doors, and boom. Oh, you can actually feel how cold it is. That's so nice because it's so warm in here. I got some juice boxes in here. And then if you pan around a little bit more that way, you can see absolutely nothing. And that's the point. All you have to do is push this, and we have our PS5 controllers. They rotate around and are completely hidden. And now we can play the PS5. Okay, so I need to, ow. It's a little small in here, guys. Ow. There's enough room to like navigate in here, but it's not super comfortable in that sense. Let's play some games. I'm gonna calculate a win in War Thunder as destroying 5 vehicles in one game. We can do this. Oh, I got one. Okay, there's one. See if I can get 2 here. See, the trick is to aim in front of them. Nice. Got 2. Hey, we're doing good. Hey, that's 3. Mission accomplished. 4 out of 5. So close. One of the things about being in here is it is just very hot. So I brought in my Lego fan, which we can just pop on and get some air circulation. Oh, that's so nice. Ow. That's so much better. I had plans to build vents inside of here, but I didn't. The next game I'm gonna play is Brawlhalla. I'm gonna see if I can get a win in that. Guys, this is actually pretty cool. I've never had like a gaming room, like a room specifically for gaming, right? This is pretty cool, guys. First life down. Why is it so hard to get a win when I'm on camera? Oh, this is not good. Yes, that's it. Yay, I win. Let's go. I want to see if someone can actually find this, so I'm going to text my sister.
Where is he? Oh, he's not in here. You gotta find him. Where is he? Oh, kind of ritual.
You found me.
Oh no.
Want to see my hidden gaming room?
That's kind of dope.
So surprised you found me. Did you think
No
I was
way.
in here?
No, I thought you were on the floor.
Yeah, I took apart the floor. We got one final test. Can you lay on it? Hopefully I won't fall through. This is no supports underneath except for those Technic beams. Oh. Hey, it's not cracking! Let's go! We built a hidden Lego gaming room. Thank you so much for watching. Check out one of these 2 videos popping up on your screen, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya!